Hi, and welcome to our first virtual show. We've never done anything like this before, so bear with us as we learn. We're at the historic Devon Horse Show grounds in our booth that we rent from them year round. We use it as a combination warehouse, showroom, and then it's a retail location while we're open during the different shows that are held in the Devon grounds. And we'd like to show you around a little, and we'll talk a little about it as we go. We'll just kind of go in a circular route where this is some of our keychain displays. These are one of our unique keychains that Jack created that we're very proud of. And then we have some bags mixed in on that. Lots of bracelets, from starting with a very plain, simple pony bracelet 39 years ago when we started, to an unbelievable amount of bracelets. And above them there's some bells, and then we get into more bags. I'm Barbara Jacobson. This is Jack Jacobson back in the corner, and that's where he usually sits during any of our horse shows. We have customers who aren't sure he has legs because all he does is sit and engrave during the shows. My title is I kind of do a little bit of everything, so I'm known as the queen of everything. And I thought about wearing my crown today, but I refrained. And these are some of the nameplates that we started with, and it's hard to believe when we first started, everything fit into the back of a Toyota Corolla, and I'm not sure what year it was, a 1979 Toyota Corolla. And if you look around this booth, that sort of blows our mind. We do plates for pretty much every kind of riding equipment that you can think of, and then we do all sorts of stall plates and trunk plates, pretty much anything equestrian related that you could put a plate on, we've figured out how to do it. And then from our humble beginnings with just nameplates, we ended up adding some keychains and then the bracelets, and that sort of led to some dog collars and some belts. We'll kind of wander over. These were our original belts that we started with that were very plain and simple, and I guess, yeah, here's one that has a series of plates. What people do is put, and especially at that time, because we started in 1982, we ended up with putting all of the ponies that they've ever had around belts. I think they're probably hard to get on an airplane. And then from the belts, we added some very simple dog collars. And I think that our little demo dog is wearing one of our very simple dog collars. Pulling his ears. But that evolved to lots of padded and fancy collars. These are Brahma web, which is a synthetic for dogs that swim a lot. And then we do still have the plain simple brown ones. Then we have, and this might be hard because of the light, but very simple stitched ones, and it'd probably be better to show you one with a nameplate on it. And then that led, of course, from the belts to all sorts of belts. These are little halter belts, and again, it's a great nameplate belt. It's actually easier than the other because you can run them right along the line. And then we did all sorts of fancier ones, and we can put a plate here. But now we do on the halter belt, and you can see it has a buckle like a halter, and it's double stitched, but we go all the, we can put 2 rows. I think the most we've done is 20 some on one of these, which takes a long time. And then the belts sort of led to the bags. We're not even quite sure how we got into the bags. Jack is very unsure how in his mid-50s he became a ladies' handbag designer. But that somehow happened. And we're now very proud of our Green Hill bag line. They're all made in the United States. And we just have a lot of features on them that we're very proud of. I'm forever losing my keys. So all of them have a little thing for your keys in it so you don't lose it in the bottom. And they're lined and all sorts of stuff like that. Our totes are one of our best-selling items. We've just added them now in two-tone, and it's It has a real pony bit on it, and it's designed, the handle is big enough so that we've designed it has to go over my heavy arms before, you know, so it'll kind of work on everyone. It's my go-to bag for flying anywhere. I throw everything on it and get on and go. What do you mean? I have a big purse, but it holds everything I need. And we do all sorts of bags then, as you can see, I'm sure in the background. These are this is also a great travel bag because of the zippers and all the different compartments. And it's a little, can be a crossbody. And then we have all sorts of different wristlets, so that you can just have something little, and including one that we're very proud of, which is again a Jack design. Again, you can carry it this way, but if you want to be hands-free, and I won't take the time to do it, but it goes through your belt loops and hooks around so that you can be hands-free, and it's not quite as awful as a fanny pack. But it's also designed so that you can just get out your phone on the one compartment, and everything else can be in here and doesn't fall out when you get your phone out. So a lot of thought into a lot of our bags. It probably was one of the last things added to our line were our halters and our leads. And they evolved from people coming in with halters and we weren't happy with the quality, or someone just came in and it's like, my horse broke his halter, I need something right away. And it has really blossomed into a lot of halters. This is our basic triple stitched halter, and everything is made in the United States. We now do that in a bunch of different colors, including even a blue one somewhere here. And then we do the padded with the fancy stitching and all sorts of things like that. And our latest color, which seems to think it's going to be very popular, is really pretty gray. And they all have matching lead shanks. We'll do the shanks with the chain, and it's always 30 inches of chain, or we call it a kinder, gentler lead. We do have them here with just a snap if you don't need the chain.